Yo, 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 yo. What is going on, everyone? It's Jason here. Today, we're doing a recap of AMC. Also, how AMC right now is at a turning point and could be ready to squeeze. If you could, make sure to smack the like button down below. Definitely helps out the video. Lets out more people learn about AMC. Also, if you're not a sub, hit that little sub button down below. Hit that little bell notification. And let's get right into it. Real quick, if you're wondering what I'm using here, I am using Webull. There's a link down in the description below. Sign up. Put $100 into Webull. You get 2 free stocks worth up to $1,800. Worth getting the free money and trying it out. It's a great system, though. You also get these tier 2 NASDAQ views right now for 3 months. That way you can see buys and sells going in and coming out and see what's going on before anybody else on AMC. As you can see, it was an amazing day right now for AMC. It was crazy today. Pre-market, it was a pretty flat day pre-market. And then as soon as the market hours hit, it hit hard. We dropped down to 10.64 and then shot all the way up to $14.20. Now you can see, obviously, once we hit that 14.20 right there at the high, we did see some pullbacks and some sell-offs. This is kind of happens a lot. Today, this wasn't the top gainers. You can see right here in the top gainers. AMC was towards the top over here. Actually at the top of the day. So you're going to have a lot more investors coming in, especially day traders, scalp traders, and everybody coming in, pushing up further and further and further. Again, this is a good thing for AMC at the end of the day. It adds more volume, gets more eyes onto AMC, and again, could create some more long-term investors in AMC overall. But at the end of the day, you're going to see some sell-offs. Happens a lot when you get up very, very high on the day. So nothing really bad there. Again, we were up 23% on the day though, because we ended at $12.77. And currently right now we are at $12.56. Again, going into the aftermarket hours, obviously you have some sell-offs. And again, we pretty much leveled out right here around the 1250 to 1260 range. But at the end of the day, we ended at 23.74%. And you can't complain when you're having pushes that high, especially with the numbers we're having right now, and especially with the short floats and everything. We'll go over that in a little bit and go over why we're getting at a point right now to where this squeeze could start happening, especially if we get over that last resistance line right at about $14.53. Going over option numbers, obviously we have got over a lot of these options, which is great. So at $10, we have 18,169 in the green. 10.5, we're at 14,683. At $11, we had 33,546. At 11.5, we had 7,031. At $12, there's 9,428. And at 12.5, there's $4,447. Now, if we were to get, say that tomorrow we get to 14, which would be awesome, it'd be good to get to, we'd have another 3,672. At 13.5, we have another 2,100. And at 14, another 3,957. It'd be nice tomorrow to see another positive day in AMC, whether it's $1 or $2, doesn't matter. Just some more positive reinforcement going in to next week. Now, going over the Ortex numbers real quick, we'll pull those up, obviously, really right here. So the exchange reported on short interest right now is at 87.55 million, which is previously was at 93.89 million, which is a change of negative 6.75%. Estimated short interest percent of free float right now is currently at 21.96. Previously was at 22.95, with a change of negative 4.31%. Percent on free float on loan, though, is currently at 36.46. 7 days ago was at 35.44, which is a change of 2.88%. Shares on loan, though, currently is at 152.26 million. 7 days ago was at 147.99 million, which is another change of 2.89%. Days to cover on loan currently is at 1.74. 7 days ago was at 1.57, which is another change of 10.73%. And the 2-week days to cover on loan is currently at 4.63 days to cover. Cost to borrow currently is at 22.44. 7 days ago was at 12.66, which is another change of 77.32%. That going up is great. Utilization still at 100. 7 days ago was at 100. The longer that number stays at 100, again, that means there's pretty much hardly no shares right now for them to short. Very, very, very minimum. Now, looking over here at the iBorrow desk numbers currently. Currently right now, there's a 74% APR fee on those shorted shares. There is available, though, 150,000 short share availability. Again, that's very small, though, compared to where we have been in the past, where we've seen in the millions available. So this number will bounce around back and forth, back and forth. Like, again, earlier today, you could have seen 650,000. Now it's 150,000. Earlier today, it was 60,000. This number does bounce around just like this APR number does. An annual percentage rate. So it is an APR, which is, again, the longer this stays high, the more they're going to be paying over time. So we want this number to stay high longer. Doesn't matter if it's 60 or 80 or whatever. As long as we're staying higher numbers, that APR is going to start adding up because that goes over the 260 days that we have in trading. There's a little bit more than that, but again, right around 260 days. So it is an annual percentage rate. As long as we keep these numbers up, it's great. Seeing the fees this high is amazing. And that's also putting pressure on the shorts. And boy, oh boy, have we seen some big investors coming in, loading up on AMC stock today. This is probably the most I've seen in a long time. So 4 hours ago, we had a price come in for $1,461,982. 5 hours ago, we had another order for $3,563,826. 5 hours ago, again, we had another $2,092,064 order. 6 hours ago, down to $3,422,949.35 order. 7 hours ago, there was another order for $1,683,755. 8 hours ago, this continues to go. I haven't seen it this long in a while. We had another big print order come in for $1,349,138.77. 9 hours ago, we had another $2,008,344 order. 9 hours ago, we had another $1,332,472.82 order. And then 9 hours ago, we had the last and biggest one, though, at $10,341,472.47. So a lot of these go through the dart pools. And those dart pools, these will get leaked out, into the stock price over the next, say week or so. So these orders right here did come through today. You might not have seen them all on the page, right? Because that would have boosted the stock up like tremendously crazy. But that's right there's what the dark orders were made for people to come in and make orders and sell right as well, sells and buys without affecting the market overall all at one time. But having these big orders come through as much as we had today, really, really good sign for AMC going forward. You're seeing a lot of big buyers come in saying, hey, we're going to make money off AMC no matter what. And again, that does help out the squeeze. It helps out confidence in the stock. And I think we'll continue to see that going into tomorrow as well. We'll probably see some more big buys coming in. Now, going over this, Barron's right here, though. Barron's had an article that says AMC stock pops nearly 24% as more cash flows in. This is a good thing. We talked about this the other day. Obviously, AMC releasing those 43 million stocks into the market, getting them more liquidity to pay off some of this debt as well. AMC Entertainment cashed in on its Reddit rally in a big way. AMC shares rocketed higher Thursday after the company said it raised about $428 million in stock sales. AMC closed up nearly 24% at $12.77 on Thursday after management said it completed a 43 million share at the market equity offering, which began again on April 29th. Most of you guys know that they raised $428 million in commission and fees. That implies an average selling price of about $9.95 a share, far above the stock's 52-week low of $1.91. You guys remember that back in the day. This stock goes down a lot, which is getting shorted, pretty much just trying to smother the stock out, honestly. Bringing in an additional $428 million of new equity capital will immediately buttress and fortify our liquidity profile, CEO Adam Aron said in a news release. The additional cash raise puts AMC in a stronger position to tackle the challenges and capitalize on the opportunities that lie ahead. AMC Entertainment was among the stocks beloved by Reddit. Obviously, we all know this. It is the original, one of the original hype stocks we had back in January and February. But again, it's a great company overall. And at this point, it's just fed in, right? We just have a great community, man. We're all together. We're all here. Just go on Twitter. Just go on Reddit. Just go on YouTube. Read what the people write, Aaron said. They love AMC, and these are not people who are just going to be investors in AMC. These are going to be customers of AMC who come to our theaters and enjoy watching movies that are in theaters as paying guests. Some on Wall Street had wondered if AMC could survive the pandemic with theaters closed and viewers turning to streaming services. I mean, you couldn't do anything else. You couldn't go anywhere. Everything was shut down. But the company has managed to raise cash at a critical time. Though it isn't out of the woods yet, AMC's efforts raising capital have given it a chance to benefit from the easing of the pandemic-related restrictions. But with every good article out, you always have your Motley Fool bad article, right? Let's see what Motley Fool has to think, right? Let's see what Motley Fool has to think. These guys are experts. While the U.S. pandemic vaccine rollout will encourage more Americans to return to theaters. AMC shareholders are in big trouble, they said. Company's massive debt load will pressure its bottom line as potential cash flow may go to creditors and interest expenses. To make matters worse, AMC is in its losing end of the film industry's transitioning to streaming. Now, obviously, streaming is going to be big, but theaters are still going to be around, man. Some people are like the biggest, I don't know, man, like some of the biggest bears I've ever seen. Motley Fool's right up there with them at the time. AMC's operations have shown scarce signs of recovery despite the improvement to the pandemic situation in the U.S. First quarter revenue fell 84% year over year to $148 million. Well, guess what? 2 months of the first of the year, guys, we were shut down still, which is not much better than the fourth quarter, which had seen sales fall 89%. But again, you know, everything was shut down then pretty much. Most of the stuff was shut down the first 2 months. So Motley Fool doesn't mention that, do they? Nope. No, they don't. Film studios simply aren't releasing enough highly anticipated films for the time being to bring people back to theaters. But we've seen some again here and there. They're doing this, right? And then some studios have pushed their movies back to say, you know, into the fall, into the winter. They have a right to do that at the end of the day. But there's going to be lots of growth coming up for AMC. And I don't really see that stopping right this second. Again, we do have some big bears in the market, you know, including some of those writers over at Motley Fool, it seems like. I don't think I've seen any good articles yet on AMC. But hey, I figured I'd bring you a good article versus the bad article, and we can come somewhere in the middle. I'm still very bullish on AMC, again, long term. I would like to see us break through that $14.53 resistance line. And I think after that, we could push up to over 20 maybe. Obviously, you never know where it's going to stop at. I think we can continue to push and push and push. And eventually, you know, maybe some of these people start buying back in. These hedges start buying back in. And that will continue the push forward and start that short squeeze going on. Now, nobody has a crystal ball. I don't either. And I'm not a financial advisor. So, you know, take my word with a grain of salt. I'm just a nerd on the internet. I'm wearing a Sonic t-shirt, you know. Take it the way it may be right there, right? That's the way I look about AMC right now. If you guys did like this video, make sure you guys smack the like button down below. Hit that sub button. Also, look down below there. There's a thing that says Discord. Discord's an awesome place to hang out with our community and the AMC community and everybody's community together that we've built together here on this channel. And hey, join on in. Love to have you guys. There's over 1,500 people in the Discord. Come in, hang out, chat it up a little bit. Till next time, peace out, fam.